Thank you, Vice Chancellor, for giving me an opportunity to come here today and so readily agreeing to my suggestion that I would like to come and meet the students in my role as the Chancellor of the University. At the outset, I wish to make an apology, or I would rather say I apologize to all the students of Presidency College, or perhaps to the students of all the universities in Calcutta and in Bengal for what has happened. For what has happened, as the Vice Chancellor herself said, is unprecedented. It should never have happened. It should never happen again. And I think it's a blot on our hopes for the future and of our ambitions to make this a center of excellence. I'm not here to come up with ready-made answers as to what happened and what is an immediate solution to this. What I'm aware of and what is a matter of concern to me is you are the most elite and the most outstanding group of students, perhaps in the entire country and not merely in Bengal. I think each one of you are primed. You're on the runway of life, and you're primed to take off. This is what the Vice Chancellor, the faculty, and the alumni here were hoping for. Instead, what took place day before yesterday, and partly even yesterday, was an attempt to prevent you from reaching for the stars. Remember, nothing can stop you. We may have failed you. I, as the Chancellor, also as the Governor, accept that I have not been able to fulfill my responsibilities towards you. There are others who have equal blame to share in this matter. But that's one aspect. As you've just heard what the Vice Chancellor said, the Chief Minister herself has expressed the view that this should not have happened and that she's devastated because this was a dream project. This has been a dream project for us. And I think we were hopeful that the first set of students, as they go out from here, would go out into a new dawn. I know that many of you, particularly those who were working in the Baker Lab, would be traumatized by what has happened. And what happened to them must have created a great deal of concern to others, particularly the girl students. When I was young, or even till very recently, you were always told that Bengal is the safest place for girls and women. I do not know what has happened to that culture. The fact that the day before yesterday, as the Vice Chancellor just now told me, that some ruffians, some criminals, I've used the word and I will repeat it, entered the precincts and then tried to mishandle or molest the girl students, I think is most unfortunate. And if the protections that should have been afforded to them were not present, I think we will have to go into this. I'm not here to sort of apportion blame as to whether this was political party A, political party B, or what exactly was the reason for this. All that I know is that it should not have happened. All that I can assure you is the very reason that I've come here is if the presence of the Chancellor can provide you a certain amount of solace, you have it in full measure from me. I empathize with you. I fully recognize the gravity of what has taken place. I recognize that we have failed you because you came here to study. You came here to add to the wealth of knowledge that this university has produced in the past. You came here to build a great future for yourselves, and this should not have happened. I'm willing to take a few questions if you would like, but I've just said what I've said is from my heart. I have talked to the police. I wanted the Commissioner of Police to come with me. He was not sure whether that would act as provocation or not, so I have to ask him to stay back. But I will carry the message from you people. I shall closely monitor what is being put in place, and I hope never again in your lives, or never again in the history of Presidency University, would you face this very unfortunate situation. I'm sorry, and I apologize once again for what has happened.